Hello, beloved. Welcome. This will be your reading, okay? I thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining me. To those keen or interested, I offer personal readings. If you want to book me for a personal reading, you'll find my email listed in my description box below, okay? Let us step into the current energy, okay, for you. Let's step in. We have the Knight of Swords here. So with this Knight of Swords energy, I'm seeing that, there's a spirit around you that doesn't want any harm to come upon your life, okay? There's a spirit around you that doesn't want any harm to come upon your reality. There's a spirit around you that doesn't want any harm to come upon your world. So whatever spirit this is in the Knight of Swords energy at this time. It's a protection spirit, but it's in the Knight of Swords energy. Knight of Swords is off with your head, okay? Simply put, or in simpler terms, right? I just channeled the words clean job. So it'll do what it needs to do and just leave it at that. So at this time, it's a bad time for your enemies, or it's a bad time to be your enemy. Somebody, anyone going against you, it's their worst nightmare at this time, or will be, or it has to be written over in that way for anybody who even thought or felt to the need or the one to project or come up against you with that energy. So this spirit is so ancient or medieval times based, or it's so back then BC based that it just has one mission, because they just revealed, spirit just revealed the Empress energy to me, meaning that you're somebody of high honor or high ranking or an official person energy, somebody who stays in high spiritual rank energy. You are abundant mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You have so much fruitfulness to you, is what I'm seeing in the energy here. No harm has been done against you without justice, okay? Justice brings balance to a situation, because if the scales tip unevenly or unfairly, there has to be that equilibrium in the end where this is equal and that is equal and the scale is balanced. So whatever has been done in the past or currently happening to you by way of an enemy or enemies, whether it's an individual or a group, they're trapped with this spirit here. This spirit has taken them hostage or placed them under prisoner energy, like it surrounds them by way of karma. So this spirit wants to do one thing, like it's complacent, it's docile, it's stagnant, it's fixed, but purposely or purposefully, okay? It wants to be like that. whatever shield or force field this is around you of protection, it's a spirit that wants to be like that at this time. It contemplates on its own, or it thinks on its own, or it feels on its own, or it addresses things on its own. It debunks things on its own. It's its own life force. So you don't have any control over it. It has nothing to do with you. Therefore, it has everything to do with what was assigned to you. An analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. Say, for instance, somebody is assigned a certain position, and then what comes with the position is this salary or this, this type of way of having to do things, or but all of that is only existing or of existence because of that one position that someone is in, or has been put or placed upon or bestowed, upon them. So coming back to the generalization of this message, that's the energy that you're in, in accordance to this spirit. It's like it's here in you, and whatever surrounds you has to correlate or correspond or resonate with the spirit, or it'll attack back. Another analogy, reference point, case study, an example. Take, for instance, somebody of envy or jealousy or hate steps into your vibration and frequency and wavelength, unidentified by the spirit just yet, because the spirit only knows what truth someone holds. So if you are of that energy of hate, jealousy, and envy towards another person, it will know, before it even knows who you are, it will know that, oh, you are a spirit of jealousy, you are a spirit of hate, you are a spirit of envy, spirit of lust, you are just a spirit of evil. It will know before it even identifies who you are in the world, or in life, or in reality. It'll know who you are at your core before it knows anything else about you. So, coming back to the generalization of this message, this is an everyday thing with the food, because it regenerates itself. It's like cells in the body, they do their own thing. Like, you have no clue what's going on in there, even if you do, in a way of learning about it, but it's still something that you don't control. It's like a spirit that is of that nature. It's beyond this paradigm or what we are living right now or here. It's very ancient, medieval times. It's back then, BC. Okay, so let's see here. So now there's going to be a chapter or an era or a season of your life where people will come forward that have wronged you and say, I should have never. Well, I wish I could have. I wish I wouldn't have. Like, just regret. But it's not just that. This spirit has been working for you or serving you and making sure that you get that apology even if you don't want it. Because it's not about you wanting it, it's about what's right or necessary. It's about what's needed or wanted in that necessity. Because certain things or people that do things don't get the point, they keep doing it. So you are sent to be that one person they do it to, and they never do it to anyone else again. So you have to take that sword, or take that backstab, or take that violence, that verbal abuse, that emotional trauma, that mental health issue. Like, you have to take that pain and that trauma for a greater cause, because you're serving karma in that moment. You are the balance. You are, in that energy. So these are energies of people that at this time, it seems they're in the Queen of Wands energy, just putting it on by way of appearances or image or way, or a way of looking, the eyes of others, just to appease whatever public opinion or eyes that they want on them, right? But the truth is, it's not about the reputation, because you can have that reputation or that image or that status quo. You can have that, but you still are who you are. You still are a spirit of jealousy, you Jezebel, or you still are Luciferian, satanic, demonic. You still are of that entity, that dark force. You still are the spirit of evil, the spirit of lust, or the spirit of envy. That's who you are, even if we see it in a certain way. But that's not who you are, though. It comes off like that to us, who are just looking from the outside or even from within. But you have to live in that truth, right? So this is the energy of your enemies at this time, just having to look in the mirror. There's a Ten of Pentacles. With this Ten of Pentacles energy, I am seeing that, you've built a foundation in your life. Like, you've walked the path of integrity or dignity, morals, pure intentions, or good-hearted energy, or just a all-around good civilian, just been in that wavelength for a long time, or that vibration or that frequency is who you are, right? So you're being rewarded as well for that, because for you to receive justice, you have to be the one that was supposedly victimized or supposedly done unfairly or unjust, or in a position where you were wronged. So if you don't deserve or haven't earned that karma of good justice, you yourself don't deserve anything. You deserve what happened because you put yourself there, because you earned that karma too. Because you were not a good person, or you didn't have good energy. You were also a spirit of jealousy, right? Or spirit of envy, spirit of lust, spirit of hate, whatever. But because you weren't, I see it in the energy, that's why you are in this position or this predicament or circumstance or scenario of good justice, good karma. We have the Four of Wands reversed here. So the situation of what has happened or what was spoken, or these emotions and thoughts that were felt and projected onto you, however way, they're paying for it. And you're going to see it. You're not only going to see it, hear it, or feel it. You're going to not even just think it. You're going to live it. When these people start showing up, however way, directly, indirectly, trying to reach you, communicate with you, and trying to make amends or repair things or make the necessary steps in order for their lives to go a certain way, it will be this spirit actively revealing itself. The job will be done. Hence, I channeled the words clean job. Like it's over. Karma is served. Good justice. Therefore, right? So this was the energy, okay? It was a necessary evil or necessary jealousy or necessary hatred or necessary lust or necessary envy that you went through. Because now, when karma serves you, it's not only going to be in the eyes of those that did what they did, but you're going to be happy that it happened because of how high ranking you're still going to be, even beyond what you were. High honor, official person energy, privileged lady, privileged man, thinking lady, thinking man. Okay? I thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining me. This was your reading, beloved. To those keen or interested, I offer personal readings. If you want to book me for a personal reading, you'll find my email listed in my description box below. I'm grateful for your time. Thank you for joining me. Once again, goodbye, beloved.